Greetings explorers! In today's video we'll be talking about the first day of Palmon survival. To help walk you through the basics of Palmon survival gameplay, we'll be covering the tutorial, showing the Palmon survival map, and explaining the game overlay. When you first load into the game, you're woken up by some Palmon after you have washed up from the sea. You meet Lexi, who will be your guide through the tutorial. From here, you can move around the map by pressing and dragging on your screen. Your goal is to rescue all of the Palmon. Start by walking to the wood on the top of the island to pick it up. Then you can build a bridge to the right with the wood. Continue building towards the Palmon in the water. When you run out of wood, walk to a tree and your character will automatically start chopping the tree down to collect wood. Once you collect enough wood, unlock the tile and walk to the Palmon graffiti. When you start your graffiti encounter, aim your pal catcher at it and catch graffiti. Congratulations, you have caught your first Palmon. From there, unlock the wood stockpile so that graffiti can start collecting wood. Click on the wood stockpile to collect wood. Continue unlocking more parts of the map on the way to the next Palmon. In the next tile there will be a bullymon. Approach the bullymon to attack it. Quick deploy your graffiti so that can help you defeat the bullymon. Click on the screen to summon graffiti and help it out by aiming your pal catcher. Unlock the next tile and catch your second Palmon, Platypus. Continue unlocking more tiles. Eventually your 2 new Palmon will get hungry. Unlock the field and walk on it to plant seeds, water, and harvest. Once you harvest the tomatoes, go to the food stockpile and refill the food. After that, you can continue unlocking tiles and catching Palmon. One tip is that you can upgrade the buildings so that they could hold more wood and food before you collect them. After you catch your 4th Palmon, build the Palmon bed so that your Palmon can sleep during the night. After you build the Palmon bed, Gentech dragons will attack you and your Palmons. After defeating the dragon, Lexi will be taken by Gentech. Continue unlocking tiles to save Lexi. As you get closer to Lexi, there will be a new resource to collect, ore. Collect ore by standing next to the ore deposit. After you collect enough ore, unlock more tiles and build the ore stockpile. Then, assign your Spinchilla to mine ore. Once you reach Lexi, you'll be introduced to your first Palmon duel, which is how most of the combat will work in the game. Your Palmon will lose against the dragon unless you've upgraded their level. To upgrade their level, press the Palmon button bottom left. Then select the Palmon and press upgrade. Upgrading levels uses Palmon XP, which you have been collecting by defeating bullymon. Upgrading your Palmon increases their stats so that they can fight better. After leveling up your Palmon, go back to Lexi and defeat the dragon. After defeating the dragon, Lexi will still be trapped by a bomb. Now you will have to collect the wire cutting tool scattered around the map to save her. Outside the camp is Narful, who is your first mount. Mounts buff your Palmon, have special abilities in combat, and you can ride them around in your camp. After unlocking the mount, you will also unlock aerial mode, which is how you'll be playing Palmon survival most of the time. Instead of traveling from place to place, you can now click and collect resources and unlock tiles. The next building you will unlock is the hatchery, where you can hatch eggs to unlock Palmon. You will also unlock the Scowler's Perch, which will take you out to the world map for the first time. A Scowler's Perch is where you can find and complete intel quests, which are quests on the map that give you rewards. To start an intel quest, click this button in the bottom left, click on the quest you want to complete, press view, and click collect. Some intel quests will use action points to complete. After your scout reaches the intel quest, it will be considered complete and you can retrieve your reward. In the intel quest screen, you can also catch Palmon. A quick tip while your Palmon fights the other squads is that you can fast forward the fights by pressing this button in the bottom left. The next building you'll unlock is the squad building. This building is where you can gather Palmon to go out and fight in the world map. Now that we are in the world map, let's decipher what's on our screen. The camp with the green name is your camp. The camps with the white names are other explorers. The creatures with levels underneath them are bullymon and bully bosses, which you can defeat to get rewards. The areas with shaking icons are your intel quests. There are also resource nodes around the map where your squads can gather resources. Finally, there will be treasure hunts that belong to other players. There are other things around the map, but this should cover what you need to know for day 1. Going back to the camp, continue unlocking tiles and upgrading buildings. After you upgrade your camp level to level 3, you'll unlock the ability to join a guild. Joining a guild is very important because you can get guild helps that help you build your camp faster, be defended by your fellow guildmates, and get to meet fellow explorers. As you continue unlocking more buildings and Palmon, make sure to assign Palmon to work on the buildings you unlocked. Now that you have a basic understanding of the gameplay, let's talk about the overlay. In the top left corner, you will see your resources. Resources are important as you will need them to continue upgrading your buildings in your camp. The portrait is where you can change your name and gender selection, as well as your avatar, avatar frame, and title. You can also see the rankings, change your settings, and look at your account stats. The red pot and bar is your AP. AP will not regenerate when the bar is full, so make sure to use your AP when the bar is almost full. VIP is where you can see your VIP level and claim your VIP gift. You can get VIP from guild gifts, purchasing bundles, and spending palites. The higher your VIP, the better privileges and daily gifts you receive. In the top right corner is a shop, where you can see bundles that will cost real life money. There are also different pop-ups and events, including the Palite Investor. One tip is to spend palites you gain on Palite Investor as soon as possible, because in 7 days you will get your palites back, alongside extra rewards. In the bottom right corner, there's a guild tab where you can see the details of your guild as well as other guilds, inventory where you can see your items, and mail where you can see all the different types of P-mail. There is also the camp button where you can always go back to your camp. In the bottom of the screen, there are different chats where you can talk to other explorers. In the bottom left, there's the Palmon tab where you can see your Palmon, the quest tab where you can see and claim quest rewards. Search is where you can search for things on the map, and finally the Intel tab is where you can keep track of your Intel quests. And that is it for the day 1 gameplay walkthrough guide. If you found this guide helpful, then consider throwing a like onto the video and subscribing to the channel for more Palmon survival guides and videos that will help you on your journey.